This is our hero. She's not looking super heroic right now, but then again, most of us don't. She thinks it's just another day. She's doing the exact same things she does nearly every other day, going on autopilot to get out the door just like all of us. When she leaves, she's preoccupied with one thing or another, not aware of what's going on around her, unprepared for the unthinkable. But this is not just another day for her. This is the day that she's going to figure out how to be our hero. Before we get to that, let's back up a bit. Way back in 1981, two brilliant sociologists had an idea. They wondered why some people were targeted for violent crime while others weren't, and whether there were things we could do to keep ourselves safer. So, they did something radical in its simplicity. They asked those who would know best, the people who commit violent crime. They set up a camera on a busy New York street and filmed people walking by over the course of a day. Just regular, everyday people going about their regular, everyday business. They took 60 of those people and categorized their specific movements and behavior. Then they showed the videos of those 60 people to incarcerated violent offenders and had them rate each person from 1, being easy or someone they would target, to 10, being difficult or someone they would not target. They then took those ratings and did a comparative analysis with the categorizations. That's it. It sounds simple, but the insights that came out of that study were revolutionary. The most exciting part was that they found an answer to the question, can we keep ourselves safer? 3 things kept popping up in the analysis. It's what we're here for, so let's get into it. Here's our villain. Not looking super villainous right now. Most of them don't, and that's a huge part of the problem. In the last 7 seconds that he's been watching her, he's already decided that she's the perfect target. On average, it took those offenders 7 seconds to identify each target, 7 little seconds to becoming or not becoming a target. So, we've got to make those seconds count. What he's just noticed is that she hasn't noticed him. He's also noticed a few other things in those 7 seconds. His predator brain is evaluating her movements to determine if she would make a good target. But the first and most important thing that he's noticed is that she isn't paying attention. If she isn't paying attention, she won't see him coming and won't be able to react quickly, so he'll be more likely to succeed in his attack. Bottom line, he needs to catch his prey off guard. Right now, she's making that very easy for him. But watch, she's going to make it harder for him. Why? Because she has a feeling. We don't have eyes in the back of our heads, but because our brains take in many more pieces of information about our environment in any given second than we are able to consciously process, what we do have is even more important: our instincts. When the hair on the back of our neck stands up, when we get that nagging feeling that something just isn't right, those are our instincts trying to communicate with us. It's easy to ignore those signals, but our hero, she's gonna tune in. She's going to put her phone away and start noticing things around her. She's going to use all of her senses. What does she see, hear, smell, and observe about her surroundings? Paying attention to our surroundings keeps us alert and aware, increasing our reaction time. We're more likely to sense something coming in time to react, or better yet, avoid it altogether. The last thing a predator wants is to be noticed. Predators are cowards who want an easy target. They like to see a lack of confidence or someone who looks like they wouldn't fight back. Victims who fight back make a harder target because it's more likely he'll get injured or caught. So, if what he's looking for is an easy target, we've got to show him that's not us. Even if we're not naturally confident, we can fake it till we make it. We can simply roll those shoulders back, lift our chin up, and slightly tighten our core to exude a bit more confidence. This posture says that we're more likely to fight back and fight harder for ourselves, which makes things way more complicated for him, 'cause again, cowards. Now, we can be aware of our surroundings and walk with confidence, but for some predators, the third, potentially most important factor is, does she have somewhere to be? When we have somewhere to be, the sooner we'll be missed and the sooner law enforcement will become involved. Since he doesn't want complications like law enforcement, he's looking for someone who's walking at a slower pace and doesn't appear to have an immediate destination. As our hero's instinct tells her to pick up her pace a bit, not rush, just move with more purpose, she looks more like someone who has somewhere to be, and he's less likely to target her. Quite a difference those three things make, huh? So much so that hopefully he decides, nah, it's not worth it. She's going to see me coming, she's going to make it hard for me, and she's going to be missed quickly. Voila, our hero. Now, let's recap. Number 1, awareness. Stay aware out there. Pay attention, notice things, so that you stand a better chance of reacting to a threatening situation.
I'm aware of my surroundings.
Number 2, confidence. Remember, this isn't a zero-sum, either we have it or we don't game. We can fake it till we make it, just by making a few small adjustments to our posture.
I am confident and fierce.
Number 3, destination. We need to convey that we've got someplace to be. We don't have to rush, just move with purpose.
I have places to be and people to see.
If we remember to stay mindful of these 3 things, we stand a much better chance of keeping ourselves a little bit safer out there.